Previously on Eliminator.
Trying to do that shit because in every single fucking game since we are in that group chat, people automatically clump us together and try to get us out.
I literally voted for Anabelle and is now saying she had no idea that I was saving her. Ray came up and was like, Ella said she had no idea Cody was playing the daily thing.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
It hurts when you are manipulated by someone you're so close to.
Alright, hello Eliminator cast.
Anabelle, you missed like half of that.
And Ella is out, which means congratulations, Anabelle. You have won the daily and you will be safe tonight. You get to pick one person to be safe.
I just gave it my all, and the one time it doesn't matter, I don't get any points for it.
Pull a very classic comp out of the jar. 11. 10. Okay, well, these are folded horribly. Congratulations, Ella. You have won this elimination.
Hey, first boot never looked so good. Like, come on.
I know for a fact that Ella is the very, very bottom of rankings. If not the bottom, pretty damn close. Because she might have gotten points for winning elimination, but I don't think it's enough to catch up. And if any indicators this season shows, Ella is not the greatest daily performer, and Ella could very well send herself home.
And her head hit the wall.
Just pick it up.
I, however, will not be winning this daily at any cost because I'm not going to be the one who takes my best friend out of this game.
I'm taking my time on this one. On this one? I woke up from my nap right before the daily started. The queen was tired. She needed a break. Was very, very, very tired, and I wasn't feeling the best, so I came down in full Audrey BB17 attire, ready to attend whatever competition this may be.
Well, hello. Oh my goodness.
When did you get here?
Ray. Where is it? Where's the necklace? You wanna go get that?
Babe.
So anyway, will you please step up so that I can take the necklace back from you? Anyway, so you need a medallion. Is up for grabs?
I want it.
So now, as you all remember, prior to this challenge, I did give you guys a heads up to walk around my house and count things.
When Chris says, I would look around the house and start counting things, my first thought was, no, I'm not doing that. First of all, I'm not feeling good. Second of all, there is a strategy to this competition to where you literally just have to luck into making it far.
The one thing I'm seeing though is when we're walking around the house, I can only see a few people doing it. Whereas Brendon or Ella are just sitting in the living room, and I'm like, you gonna do something about this? You gonna walk around? Like, what the fuck?
Because we're gonna play a little classic comp called Stay or Fold.
I go upstairs immediately. I go into Chris's room, I count the pops, I count the medallions, I count all of that shit. And then I run into the bathroom, I count all the towels, all the stuff, all the rocks and stuff, and then I go back downstairs and I go into the basement counting the blocks, the pool balls, and all of that shit. And then I go and I just run around ultimately, and I look at everything, look at my surroundings, and try to be as aware as possible.
So I'm kind of counting like the main things, and that's kind of easy to count. So I look onto one of the shelves, I see a bunch of little different shampoo bottles, I count that 24.
So, how this is gonna work is
I knew I don't have the best memory, so Ray seemed like he knew what he was doing, so I was like, give the answers to them.
I didn't necessarily have a strategy while I was running around. I was looking at mainly like big ticket things that the questions could potentially be about, and I was just counting all of those. And then Anabelle and we would meet up in certain rooms, and she would whisper to me like, there's this many wigs, or there's this many pop figures, and I would give her them, like, there's this many dream catchers, or there's this many games.
I am going to give you all a piece of paper, and I'm going to give you a pen. Then, I'm not going to say a room, an item, or anything. I'm going to say, would you like to stay or fold? Whoever folds, they are safe for the round. They cannot be eliminated. However, anybody who stays will have to answer the question. If only one person answers, they will automatically get a point. I won't even ask a question, because they're the only one who can possibly get a point. If you receive 3 points, you will automatically get the highest placement next available. So if you get 3 stays in a row, you were the closest to the answer, you win the challenge. Oh, okay. So in each round, the ways to get eliminated are during a round, say for example, Anabelle, Ella, Brendon, and Jacob, all 4 of you stay. If Brendon had the closest answer correct, let's say the answer was like 7, and Brendon said 7, then Brendon would get a point for being correct. Ella and Anabelle, say you both said 8. You'd both be safe because you were 1 away. Now Jacob said 12. Jacob was the furthest away, so Jacob will be eliminated from the comp. So you can continue to get like points. You can get 2 points and then fuck up 1 round and be out. If that makes sense.
I love Stairfold. If you know me in this Eliminator franchise, I usually kind of dominate this comp for no reason.
Round 1. Raise your hand if you are going to stay.
I don't, okay, I'll do it. I hate you all so much.
Raise your hand.
No,
I just did Jacob too. Alright, Ella, Brendon, Jacob, and Kara.
Yeah.
Pulls it out my ass. We throw the piece off, right? You said rip the piece off?
Oh, yeah, do we rip? So, I did, sadly, have a disadvantage placed on me, which automatically would have put my placement down. So even if I won the comp in a way, I wouldn't actually have gotten the daily.
Ultimately, I feel like shit. I feel like I want to pass out. I'm tired, I'm annoyed, I'm frustrated, like, it sucks because, like, nobody really likes me, and, like, I'm aware of that, but it's just, like, I don't really give a fuck, but it's annoying because I know I'm pretty much fucked regardless.
Question 1. How many books are in this room specifically? You have 10 seconds. Cody, Anabelle, and Ray, you were in answer. Are you answering for fun?
Yeah.
Alright, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Alright, Ella.
17.
17.
58.
24.
48.
The correct answer was 64.
Oh,
I thought it was 2.
So, Ella, that means you are eliminated from the comp. Please step to the other room.
Okay.
I knew I had to perform, and I feel like that just had a lot of pressure, and ultimately I just don't feel like I was doing the best.
62. And Brendon, I believe you were the closest.
I said 58, yeah.
Yeah. So Brendon, you were the closest, so you currently have 1 point. You need 2 more to win. Question 2. Raise your hand if you're going to stay.
Oh.
Okay. Brendon and Kara. And Cody.
I'll go next round.
Ray, Anabelle, you both have to answer the next round. Jacob, you have to either, if you get to stay, round 4.
Okay.
How many bottles are on that shelf? You have 10 seconds.
Oh, bitch, I actually counted that.
No, so did
That was the one thing I counted.
No, we were all sitting here and I was like.
Alright,
Yeah.
are we ready?
Enter.
Go, who's ready?
Cody over here. Bye-bye.
I thought I stayed. Oh, wait, yeah.
You did.
Girl, you're struggling.
Alright, Brendon.
I started 24.
Correct answer was 24. Brendon gets the second point. Cody, you are eliminated.
Okay, I'm feeling pretty good. Problem is, Brendon has 2 points. And I'm like, I feel like I'm one of the only people here who's going to take out Brendon. So anytime Brendon raises his hand, mine shoots up.
Raise your hand if you want to stay. Brendon, you need one more to win the game.
Me when I barely counted. That was one of the very few things I
Alright.
counted.
Raise your hand if you want to stay. Wait, you two have to. Okay. Ray and Anabelle.
I still want to try the best I can, because even if I know I'm not the best at things, I'm still going to push myself to be like, you can do this. So even I have that disadvantage, literally in my head, I still want to do the best I could.
How many items are in that china cabinet?
What about the Japan cabinet?
Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras.
Answers? Anabelle?
19. I said 22.
Correct answer was 26. Ray, you get a point. Annabelle, go take a seat.
Sits here, sits so much. You know?
I was a little upset, but I got over it because I kind of already had the mindset of, I don't think this is going to be good.
Raise your hand if you want to stay. Jake, you go first. Raise your hand.
You know what? I'm gonna. Why do I want to fuck up Jacob?
Don't.
It wasn't even up. It wasn't.
Alright,
I'll let
Jacob
you-
just gets a point.
Yeah! My hand was barely up. It was like.
You two have to answer now.
Yeah, from Brendon. Can I just
Raise your hand if you
remember?
want to stay.
Yes.
You have to answer next time. Okay.
So I'm doing really good in this competition. I get a lot of these really close. I've already scored 2 points, and I get really greedy with this 3rd point. I see nobody has their hand raised, and so I'm like, let me just do it.
How many rocks are in the hallway bathroom? 3, right? Brendon.
Chris says, how many rocks are in the bathroom? I'm thinking, it's like one of those like little container things where there's a bunch of like little itty bitty, rocks in there. And so I'm like, let's guess 60. I said 60.
Girl, I said 8.
I thought they were the little rocks.
The answer was 12.
There was 12.
Carry the point, Brendon. You are out.
And yes, he takes Brendon out of the comp. Aww. And so that feels really good. Knowing I just took out probably the biggest competitor in Stairfold because he already has 2 points, 1 more point, and probably was out the door. So that's wonderful.
I still devoured y'all.
No, because I had counted this one days prior, and I'm just like, ooh, rocks. Oh my god, there's like 8 of them. Brendon's like, there's 60. That's funny.
Raise your hand if you want to stay. Alright, Ray gets points.
Yes! We're so good.
Alright, Jacob, you have to raise your hand. Raise your hand if you want to stay.
What if I do this? I'm gonna do it.
Alright.
You hate
There
me.
you go.
Please don't kill me.
Kill yourself.
I will. Baby, I'm a franchise queen at Stairfold.
In my bedroom, how many pops are on my shelf?
I counted this!
Wait, what shelf?
That brown shelf that's above the couch. Like in the couch in the closet.
Sorry, I'm answering on the back of my other papers, if that's okay. Okay.
Alright, ready? Jacob.
10, 26.
Correct answer is 23. Kara, you get the point.
I got 3rd in the challenge when I didn't even count one thing in this house, and bitches that ran around the whole house 3 times counting were out like 2nd, 3rd. So I was fine with that. Like, I was not embarrassed at all. I was like, you could never.
I still got top 3.
Alright, final round.
So we have to do it. See, we gotta do it. Okay. Fuck, that was gonna be a carrot full.
Can you
In the basement,
Okay.
in the corner shelf, how many movies / TV shows are on that shelf?
I didn't count the amount of movies on that bookshelf. I maybe gave a quick glance to it. I made a note. I was like, I'm gonna go count this later. I never did. I completely forgot about it. The second I was out of that basement, I was out of that basement. I was not going back in there for any reason. And I kind of just guessed. I was originally gonna guess 60. There's no way there was 60 on there.
Okay, ready?
Ready? Right?
Okay.
What's your answer?
157.
The correct answer is 293, which means congratulations, Kara!
Oh, yeah!
You have won today's daily. Kara, come collect your immunity. Kara,
When Kara wins the daily, I feel as if there's a small glimmer of hope for Ella. Granted that I'm Ella's number 1, Kara is Ella's number 2, and maybe Ella can muster up some sort of hope to get saved by Kara, and I have to talk to Kara. I have to make sure that Ella does not get saved, because it's gonna make Kara look like a huge fucking target. And if I happen to lie about how the points might perhaps go, then that's what I have to do.
you are out.
No, I'm staying here. I'm staying. Do you want to fight? Physical altercation.
Alright. As for the rest of you, you have 30 minutes to go conversate about the disadvantage or anything else what to do.
So I won the daily today. It was stay or fold. You know, it's an iconic one in the franchise. I pretty much win every time. Slay. But I'm really stuck in a position where my 2 probably closest friends are in the bottom right now. And although a lot of lies that I was talked about have been exposed, and like lies that people have told me have been like out there and stuff, like I'm expected to give up my immunity over here, and I'm an emotional person, I'm an emotional player, and like I take a lot of what people think of me into play, and I just don't want to hurt anybody.
Slay. Hello. Okay, so disadvantage. What do y'all want to do?
Of course you're gonna do me again, right?
Absolutely. I'm voting you.
I voted you the first time, and I'll do it again.
I'll do it again.
Oh, so you lied. You lied. We both lied right to your face. We are like Papa.
Yes. Honestly, isn't the ring competition's gonna be next?
Mm-hmm.
Don't fucking put on me.
Can you not vote me?
No, I know. I mean, when I said
Here's the thing though, I think if Brendon gets it, Brendon can go for a long ass time.
that's what I'm saying.
We were all kind of like, it's gonna be the ball spinning one because we've seen the competition just chilling out in the living room, and we're all like, Brendon's the best at this. If not Brendon, then it's Cody or Anabelle. Cause like Brendon today has been like psyching themselves out, so they've been like dropping it. But when they get it, they can go.
Mm-hmm.
I can get it and I can go, but it's like either I get it or my ball's just coming off.
I don't get it at all, so you know.
And then when Kara's done, she's probably gonna come up here because I asked her if she wanted to talk about it too.
I feel bad though if I did Brendon again, but
I think I'm going to.
Yeah.
I really hope I don't get another disadvantage.
You're not.
Only thing is because I know some of them were looking at me when I was actually getting it.
So you're probably good on the standings.
I think I'm okay. I know I'm not. I don't think I'm top because I think Cody still had like 4,000 points.
Yeah, there was still like an 800 point difference.
Yeah, I don't think you're the top, but I think
I might either be staying where I am, or I might be a little bit, because Brendon is above me, I might be possibly switching, unless with his comp, that.
like Brendon was out pretty fucking early, so Brendon is probably gonna drop more. Who was second? Second was Cody, and then it was Brendon. Cody, when did Cody get out? Like 4th?
Ella was first.
It was Ella,
Ella.
I think Cody, Brendon, me.
Anabelle, and me, and then final.
So I think you and Cody are probably the top 2, maybe? I don't know.
Okay, so I just wanted. I had a tiny bit of hope. I was ultimately excited for Kara. I was like, there's maybe a shot that Kara will use it on me.
Either me or Anabelle. Yeah, and if you use it on me, Anabelle goes off. And she's been a bigger threat than I have. So realistic. And that was look to the Lions. Reyes. And we can flip that. doing points soon, by the way. We're gonna talk about points. See, the thing is, depending on the rock, you also have to play that into factor. Yeah. Because, not gonna lie, I mean, it depends if Ray lapped Jacob. Because if we do that, we're setting Jacob up. Yeah, that's really bad. My thing is, like, I trust you, and you know damn well I will never touch you. Yeah, you know.
Obviously, I told Kara, I was like, if that was ever you, I would do it for you. And, like, I've done nothing against your game, so realistically, it does not make sense. So ultimately, I'm like, yeah, I feel like it would be smart for you to use it on me. But as I'm talking to Kara, she won't she won't even look me in the eye.
Think about it. Everyone's gonna be going for the because everyone knows Ed and Annabelle. Yeah. So realistically, if that takes her out, then that leaves everyone wrestle. Yeah. And they don't. If you do it and it finesses, then it's gonna be real. One, it's gonna be good because everyone's moving up. Yeah. And two, I'm still on the bottom. But realistically, like I said, it's the same thing nowadays. As long as one of us wants it, yeah, we can just send over there and exactly. Because I don't think, realistically, I do not think I have the points. But if I do, then we send over Bray or Annabelle. Yeah, so, because it's a very
Hi, telling no points because Chris is letting us know from last episode. The order went Cody, Anabelle, you, me, and then Jacob and Ella tied, and Ray was last.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's what happened. Honestly, I'm shocked that Anabelle was second. I'm shocked. So,
Girl, this is what I'm saying. Because this is
I'll let you guys talk.
See, that proves my point though. Because, right, both of them, this is literally the only way they can. Yeah. Because if the next comp, they can easily just put it in there like they did at the water challenge. And you saw fucking Anabelle do the spinning thing. Yeah. So, it just, it's also red. It's also I need to go to right now. But you. So what are your thoughts on it?
She's expecting me to use it on her, and I see it coming. It's pretty obvious I'm in an alliance with her. But I've already had this talk with Cody about the lying. Jacob is probably also my closest ally as well.
Consider it, but I don't know right now. Okay, right. Okay. I think I'm gonna talk to Cody too, because Cody and I did the math earlier. If we can figure it out, we can. Okay. I love you. Friend. Is he there?
I need to do what's best for me, but right now I'm like stuck between, do I want to send my best friend home or do I want to better my game? Because either way, I honestly could better my game.
Or you can like come sit on the floor over here. Period. So you know I'm blocked by Jacob Winter.
I go and talk to Anabelle and Ray to ensure that I am good with them so a disadvantage doesn't come my way because I'm now eligible to be disadvantaged. I'm first in rankings and I could easily be disadvantaged as a threat of some sort. So we still haven't had the hoop loop ball thing, whatever, and it's quite easy to disadvantage somebody who is A, doing really well in challenges, and B, who might be good at a particular competition coming up.
Okay, of course, my leg ain't moving. My leg ain't moving. I'm good.
Yes.
And there, we were actually talking about this downstairs. I do not think it is smart for Kara to say that.
I don't think so either.
Because I think she's going to try and say, one of y'all are towards the bottom, but with the performance skill, clearly you're not going to.
You're not going to be anywhere near the bottom because you've got second. Me, Jacob, Cody, and Ray are all in the purple bedroom, and we're kind of trying to do some math, and based on how things shaped up in the challenge today, it looks like depending on how the points fall this time, Ray and Jacob might be tied. And so if Kara gives that immunity to Ella, we don't know what's going to happen when the bottom placer is a tie.
Close the door, close the door.
It was originally going
I talked to Kara to make for sure that she wasn't using that idol on Ella, because if she did use the idol on Ella, I was going home.
Disadvantage. And that would have been fair, because the first time, you know.
Yeah, so.
You want to take a Brendon? I don't want to affect me too much.
You'll be middle, I think.
You'll be middle, because
you were still there.
Yeah.
You were second in
So you was, I kind of feel like either I'm staying the same.
Wait, Kara, what if you gave me the necklaces?
I don't think
That would
maybe.
That'd be so fucking
Kara, how funny would that be?
Like if you gave one of us, like just like I'm gonna give my immunity to my bestie, Jake.
So we'll be.
Kara, that would literally make you a legend.
Kara was a little bit mad at Ella in the first place, along with Jacob and Cody, because they found out that Ella was lying on all of their names. And I had talked to Kara, I was like, I just want to know, like, are you using it? And Kara was like, I'm probably not going to use it, but I don't know if I can do that to Ella, because Kara and Ella have been extremely close this entire game.
The story at first
Now
between
saying
Max
I'm
and
just,
Ella
that's why
were,
I'm switching with
yeah,
you.
Ray said like
So
you
obviously
fucked
I'm
up, but like
second
blah blah blah, and then they changed the rage. That's
I
what
think
we
you're
said.
right, 100.
So then Chris was
But
like, the
yeah,
fact that
they
they said that
say
first, and
anything
none
about-
of you remember, I'm just gonna leave it be. And I'm like, yes.
I'll be back.
Okay, have fun.
Wait, where are they going? I don't think so.
I mean, part of me, obviously, I want her to use it on me, but I'm like, she won't, because I could tell everyone was like huddled around her, and I just knew.
All I was gonna say is, I think.
I'm so sorry. I just don't give a fuck anymore. Just don't sit in my suitcase and you're good.
I'll just stand, whatever. All I was gonna say is, I think I did some like math in my head, and depending on the point distribution, Jacob might be in second to last.
Yeah.
So like,
That's why I'm saying I don't think I should give it up.
Yeah, you should.
And plus, like, I feel like if I do, I'm gonna get voted again.
I can see that.
Yeah. It's me. You can come in.
My needle broke. I have to get a new one. I have to get my tweezers. I'm sorry, I don't mean to intrude.
So I'm kind of going around, and nobody's talking to me. I'm getting deja vu. Olivia Rodrigo, play my shit. Everyone is kind of feeling that the circle comp is gonna come up, and so I'm just not excited. And literally no one's talking to me about the vote. Everyone's just kind of talking about the ranking ceremony. And I'm not excited.
I'm fine.
Look,
Will you give me my frog?
The frog, yeah.
Yeah. I think I can. I can't.
because I'll go home.
It hurts so much because it hurts a lot because I've gotten so close with them, and like Ella's like a sister to me, even though everyone like has some ill will towards her. It's like she's everything to me. And then on top of that, Jacob's like my brother. He's like literally like done everything for me in this house. Like it's not even just like on a challenge level, it's personal too. And it's not like I want to like see either of them go home, but like being in the position to do it, it only made me happy because I was safe. And when people expect things out of me, I give in really fast, and I just don't want to do that anymore. Like, it sucks.
I know you're like a really emotional player, obviously, you're like big fucking hard on yourself. It's And like at the end of the day, Ella is still going to love you. Jacob is still going to love you, no matter what. Do you need a fucking hug? I'm not fucking crouch like that. It's okay. Of course, yeah. Literally, if you need anything, please let me know.
It's almost time too.
Fuck. I don't remember what time
Me
it is.
neither. This one's on.
I don't know if she's gonna use that power of hers or not, but if she does, the repercussions will fall onto her.
Kara, pretend.
Win the competition is just to see how long you can hold the beam.
Why are you moving it so much?
Yeah. Nicely.
I know.
It's
Such a nice
coordinated.
Can my frog wear it? Can my frog wear it?
Okay.
You are no longer safe.
So the big question this entire ranking ceremony is Kara going to give the immunity to Ella? We all know that Ella and Kara are really close. They've grown a great bond so far throughout this time we've been here. And so people are really nervous that Kara might be giving that immunity to Ella.
Welcome to the ranking ceremony for today. Now, before we begin, I'm going to go over a couple things. So, as I stated previously in the last episode, I will tell you guys what your point totals were beforehand. During the last episode, after calculations and everything, Anabelle received 2,700 points for winning the daily. Ella received 2,400 points for winning a limb, and then everybody else received 1,900. Just so we're all clear. So the point totals after that were 6,400, which was Cody. So Cody, you were first. Anabelle in second with 5,700. In third place, Kara with 5,500. Fourth place was Brendon with 5,200. Ella and Jacob were tied with 4,800, and Ray was in dead last with 4,500. Now, another thing. Unfortunately, something was brought to my attention about something that happened on the first challenge. And even though it was kind of split on, two people said they don't remember, two people said that it happened. I did deduct 200 points from Ray's earnings today, and they went to Ella. They killed me.
No, I don't fucking know.
Kill me first, and then you.
Cut the camera.
Cut that out.
Alright, with that being said, before we begin, Kara, are you keeping it?
I can feel the anger and the anticipation seeping out of her. She is staring at daggers into the back of Kara's neck, and I'm scared for Kara.
You gonna keep it?
When Jacob, starts to comfort her, I know she's not gonna do it.
Move on. In first place, winning the ranking.
I know this was a tough decision for me, but honestly, my connections in this house are probably like no others really.
Is Cody with a score of 8,000. In second place, immune, is Kara. In a tie for third and fourth, Anabelle and Brendon. You are both safe.
I wasn't too scared because I said I want a daily, so I think I'm gonna be boosted up pretty high.
Thank you.
And the final person safe.
Kara is practically full-on sobbing. Ella's head is fallen onto my shoulder. I'm letting her practically cry there. The mood is like anger mixed with sadness, and I don't know if anybody knows how to feel in this moment.
With 6,800 points, it's Jacob.
Period.
Which leaves Ray and Ella. With a score difference of 6,500 and 6,200.
At least I'm above Ella. Ella got first out and I got second overall, and Ella was barely above me, I think. I think she was tied with Jacob, like right above me. So I knew that I was safe as soon as I heard that the immunity was not being used on Ella.
As bad as this sounds, part of me wants Ella to stay because I know Ella is going to be someone who is going to fight for me in this game. However, long run, I know that I will be targeted if I have a duo potentially in this game.
Ray, you're safe. Ella, unfortunately, this does mean you have been officially eliminated from TV.Eliminator. Please come up.
I do feel really bad about this, but I do think Ella was a huge threat to my game, and I feel like Ella was a huge threat to a lot of people's game. And I did the dirty work for a lot of people there, because I don't think a lot of people that, mind you, Cody, Jacob, would want to be in the position I was put in for that.
I mean, she tried to play messy. It did not work out. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But the cards fell how they fell, and she fell right out of this game. And I can't say I feel bad about it because I did hear that she did try and throw my name out a few times.
And I want to thank you so much for that. You were off to the jury with Max. Love you, Ella.
Fuck you, fuck them. I'm the fucking queen. Come on, Elim record. I have the best elimination record in this franchise now. So, I fought my heart out. Yeah. I fucking ate. Literally. I ate.
With that being said, we are now at the final 6.
I do feel incredibly bad because this is someone who I've been incredibly close with for a long time, and just being able to meet her here, it made our bond even stronger. And so seeing her go like that, it definitely is heart-shattering, but it's like, I know it's for the game, but I just can't help but feeling bad for her and wanting to give her literally just the biggest fucking hug right now.
Anybody can have it. So we're all free to go. Good luck.
Lisa, got our break.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
But before we go, we do have the advantage and disadvantage that we still have to do, unfortunately. So, let's go over here. Take that off front.
We should really get that big old pencil.
You have made my life hell since day one. Forget you. Go home. Goodbye.
Shoulder. Gooch juice. Gooch juice.
This is for Rachel, you big fat boy.
And when I don't believe anything because I'm just...
Damn, sorry I blew you off. I was gonna love
The vote was literally only 2 people. 5 to 1. Between Brendon and Cody. Hi, babes.
You tried me.
And the disadvantage goes to Brendon. So Brendon at the max daily and rankings,
Oh, yeah.
will have a disadvantage.
By a vote of 5 to 1, Brendon, you have received the disadvantage. Go kill yourself. I I knew this was coming. I was not shocked at all. I'm still very fucking pissed. Every single bitch in that room voted for me. And as they should. They should be scared. This is my best competition. They should be quivering in their boots.
I really
You're all
want
free
to
to
go
go now.
Next time on Eliminator.
Once I say go, you have to.
And I got escorted to the backyard, and I cried.
So, do you think it's gonna go 300, 200, 100, and then?
I knew though if I performed bad in the next daily, that I was gonna be out.
I want to ensure myself that I am at a very high point in this game. Ray is so far in the fucking bottom that I am not scared that if Ray beats me, I am in any danger.
I'm trying to just practice a lot, and I feel like I'm starting to psych myself out.
I'm gonna kill myself. It's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
kill
your
myself.
fault.
When you say go, you have to.
I was literally like hoping, praying that I would not get last.